This is a game I played a week ago, I think. And in terms of like actual numbers, it wasn't that crazy, but it was a fun game to play. It was really close. We got Cliff. No Artie, thank God. All tier 10. I don't really look at like tank types at the beginning of the game that much, other than like a few specific tanks, depending on where I want to play. I mostly look at if they've got any good players or not, and they have a platoon of gamers. So that is one thing I'm going to be aware of when playing. I'm going middle, and I pretty much just go to the same place on every single map, irrelevant of what the teams look like and what I'm playing, just because that's where I want to play. So I always end up middle on Cliff, and I'm like 100% sure their platoon is coming middle because 95% of the time good players will play middle. These are always come from this side, get shots on people crossing, but because they're in like a VZ and a 780, they're not super slow. So I am cautious of them pulling up middle right after I do. So there's a 780, so I know the VZ is going to be soon behind him. That misses, unfortunately. I don't know really how that missed, honestly. I know the VZ is about to be here, so I really don't want to get caught in these rocks and get clipped by him. This is a horrible shot, but I mean, low percentage anyway. And right here, I'm kind of paying attention because it's just me and the C5 playing corner, and all our heavy tanks are over here, but they are all going around the hill. And I'm sure people have played here. You cannot get caught on this corner, especially on this side, when the enemy team gets to ramp. So the 780 is gonna be playing ramp, and the VZ is over in that direction too. So with all the heavy tanks leaving us, I know I have to get the hell away from this corner before I get raped from high ramp. They've also taken Donut with two I7s, or no, I7, I4, which is not great. This is like, this is what always happens on Cliff, I swear. It's really dumb to hold this right here. Holding this, the VZ shot me once, backed up for his entry clip, and he's gonna re-peek me, and I knew he was gonna re-peek me, but I held the angle because I don't know. I play with like confidence in this game in fights, and it's sometimes it's just not good. Like this is a really stupid hold for me because I don't have an outline on him. I don't know where he's gonna peek. Like I can't see through the bushes. I can't see exactly where the rock is and where he's gonna peek. If I had an outline and I was pre-aiming where he was gonna peek, then it's fine to hold this. But because he's gonna peek and I have to find him and then shoot and then back up, it's just stupid. Like 75% of the time, he's just gonna shoot me, and at best I can get a trade out of this. Luckily, somehow I end up hitting the shot and then backing up in time for him to miss. But it was really dumb to hold it. I don't know how that E5 lasted as long as he did. That was unfortunate, but it also shot heat at the side of an I7, so out of that thing, it's just a fucking black hole. Now, like, I think I'm fucked here because like, there's 4 heavy tanks playing middle against me, and it's just me, and they have Donut. 780, I was spotting him before, and he went unlit for a second, and he went up the hill, and then he got like one-shot ammo racked by the Yag that was sitting at K5. That was unfortunate for him. So that's one of the gamers dead. Right here, I think the BZ is still here somewhere, and I want to peek him or spot him at least. I was thinking of this, but like the thing is, if I peek low here, he's gonna have hull before I even spot him. So it's really dumb to peek that way. So I kind of back up and try and side scrape the rock, and he ends up not even being here. I don't know where the hell he went. I don't know why none of them would have like crossed to this rock because they had Donut and they have middle. Like it really doesn't make any sense. Right here, I spot check the bush because I don't actually know if I'll outspot him. And I do. I outspot him, and he's a good player. So he shoots because he got lit, obviously. And this is a dumb repeat for me because as soon as he shoots and misses, he knows because I spot checked him, I'm probably gonna re-peek once he shoots. But I get kind of baited because once he shoots, he backs up for his entry clip, and for whatever reason, I think I can peek him and shoot him in that time. But I end up just taking a 1-for-1 trade, and it's a really dumb trade because I know that he is gonna shoot the second shot. So now I've lost half my health for stupid reasons, and somehow, like, it's like 5 heavy tanks go around the hill, and they're gonna lose. This was extremely unfortunate. I wasn't even lit this whole time. He was just taking that shot anyway. I just happened to fucking drive in front of it, which is one of those things. So now that he's clipping, I'm going up the hill because that's really my only option if I want to win this game. The Grail doesn't spot me here. Well, he does here, but when I originally spotted him, he didn't like me, so it was fine to go up the hill. The one thing about this is because we have nobody in middle, I can guarantee that this VZ, he knows I'm going uphill, he's going to come uphill and fight me. So I know as soon as I'm up here, I'm on a timer, and I'm thinking that timer is probably about 2 shots I have to shoot down before I have to check if someone's coming uphill. It's only a matter of time. Like, there's a 100% chance someone is coming uphill to fight me. I look for the second shot on him, I can't find it. So now, this is actually important. This doesn't seem like it's that important. I know that once I got lit, if the VZ started coming uphill after me, right now he would be probably about here, about to peek me. So if I was going to check off the hill, I was going to drive over here and spot check, and he ends up being here, I'm dead. So what I do is I drive around the cliff and go over here, because if I get caught here, I'm dead. I need to be over here where I can get support for my TDs and actually get safe. And I'm gonna check from here. It ends up not even being the VZ. It ends up being a fucking leopard somehow. And if I had been over here, I would have probably been dead. And he just decides to suicide, so that's great. So right now, I don't know if you could hear that. I was playing music, so I didn't hear it. But if I wasn't playing music, I would have just heard a fence break right here. And there's going to be another fence break right here. So I would have heard the VZ coming up right there. But I was listening to music, so I didn't hear it. And I'm lucky that he wasn't looking this way. And I got a shot there, which is a good bleed from him coming up, because he's still at least a 2 shot. I'm lining myself up to drive this track over this rock to give myself gun depression to shoot him, but I can't really do that because he would be able to kill me. So I wait for him to drive past, and then I kind of hold it, and he ends up shooting one off hill, and I kind of try and set up for him to back up. I want to be able to back up, give myself gun depression, and then drive forward away. So he's still got one, and he's basically a 50% chance for me to one-shot him right now. This is really risky peeking there like that, because I'm pretty sure I give him a tiny bit of the hull so he could hit it, but like I have to take this fight and I have to win. For whatever reason, like I know he only had one left, he shoots it in the ground. I back up off this anyway, and the problem with this is I slide off. So this costs me probably about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 seconds, which makes it probably about 11 seconds until I actually get a shot on him here. And he's 30 HP, so I load HE. But if I screw up this shot here, because I fell off the hill over there, and between me fucking this shot and reloading, he's probably going to be like 2 or 3 seconds off clipping. So I need to kill him with this shot. And actually, I don't take a good shot. Because it's HE to VZ, I shoot it into the tracks. That was a horrible shot. I should have shot it into flat armor. But it ends up working in the end. So it didn't really matter that much. And now that I've won hail, I probably got, from the time I killed him, at least 45 seconds to a minute until like this E50M or something out the hell after me. I've got some time to fight these guys. I'm spotting the BZ. I take a shot at him because I'm pretty confident that there was nothing over here that would have been able to shoot back at me. before I shoot at this E4, instead of re-peeking him here, I need to spot check this area because I would have to over peek against this E4 here. And if there's someone holding low ground over here and they shoot me, I could fuck the game. So I need to spot check again. And there's nothing there. So now I can shoot him. This was dumb. I should have gone back over. It was kind of lazy because I start sliding off the rock here. If I fall off the hill, I'm fucked. I'll just do the game. This is another thing, like my overconfidence can sometimes fuck me. Like he's loaded and he's aiming at me, and I'm gonna hit a dank shot on him because I know I can do it. But there's so many times where doing something like this makes no sense. Like he could easily kill me right here, but I shit on him anyway. 357, so low roll naturally. 329 to load HE and kill him. That happens like 3 times in this game at least. And now I know I've expended my cushion of time between having to recheck if someone's coming up the hill again. I'm taking a look there, but I'm gonna have to actually drive forward and look down off the hill and make sure there's nothing. It doesn't seem to be like, I don't know where the fuck these guys are. The E50M especially. Also safe to do that because there's a really extremely low chance that I would get spotted and the grill would have run away back up to A4 to actually have an angle to kill me. And I'm just kind of checking. At this point, like, once I won the fight against the VZ and then killed the 2 guys lower ground, it was pretty much over. Like, I would have to fuck up really bad for them to be able to kill me on the hill. And somehow all these TDs, like, back there, they barely even took any damage. Like, they barely ever got spotted and they were just farming the whole time. And 375. Fucking low roll again. Sick, dude. I don't know why intuition there. I should have taken the shot. I don't think it would have gotten there anyway, but still dumb. This guy looks at me like I'm spotted. And I was like, well, how the fuck am I spotted? But his timing is like ridiculous. I don't understand how the hell he just looked directly at me when I wasn't even lit. Like, it scared the shit out of me. Like, I thought I threw the game there. E50M gets spotted and killed by Aryag. I don't know how he got lit by him. He's got like 0 camo. And now it's 100% over. This guy is dead. And the grill won't be able to do anything. Don't get the kill on this guy. I was pissed. The egg on my team in a second will ping middle and say the grill is there. Right here, he's 748. I load HE and I queue APCR because once I pen the high explosive shot, there is like a 99.9% chance that I will kill him with APCR, and there's no point in risking shooting HE into like his gun or something. It ends up turning out that the super conk fell off the cliff. And he didn't even leave the game. He ends up just being there. And at this point, it's like over. I want the damage on this guy, so I don't want to risk dying to him. I end up driving over to this side where we'll have gun depression and be pretty much held down. And I don't remember that at this point the super conk had been nerfed. So like I was playing this as if he had basically the same reload as me, but he didn't. Yeah, so that's that. And then what am I doing? Fucking retarded, actually. This was the game. It wasn't that crazy. It was 8.8. Got a decent amount of spotting, only 4 kills. Like, it wasn't, in terms of result, it was not that crazy. Although I did get 1700 base XP, and that's like one of the highest base XPs I can remember getting at tier 10 in a long time. But in terms of like the actual game, I thought it was a lot of fun, and you don't really see that much on Cliff, especially on 1-2-1B. I think it's got no gun depression. But like Cliff, I hate Cliff in pubs. It usually ends up like I always play middle, and then the enemy team will like win donut or run hell, and then you just get fucking pinched, and it's horrible. But that time it was pretty fun. So later.